Hello there and a very warm welcome to Astro Supersport for live and exclusive coverage of the FIFA Confederations Cup 2013, and we've got a couple of fantastic matches on the way. When we watch Spain, we can't help but think about a final. I know that it's early days, but everyone's thinking they want the dream final, don't they? They want Brazil against Spain at the Maracanã. What an incredible final that would be.
Well, it would, yeah.
I don't believe it!
Some great goals there, some more memorable than others for all the wrong reasons. Well, you may have noticed I'm not James Richardson. He's currently hitting the slopes of the French Alps, and I've got my own personal mountain to climb as I try to pepper this show with a few prize puns as a tribute to our resident word wizard. But fear not, Don and Dean are here to ensure that the show runs smoothly. Guys, welcome along. Now, Don, we're looking at the last Premier League game these two sides played. So, of course, for City, it was defeat to Southampton, and for Chelsea, it was a 4-1 win over Wigan. So I want to ask you, what kind of a team you think the managers are going to put out for this big game, starting with Manchester City?
Yeah, very hard to predict these two sides, Alison. I mean,
it's no secret that they need a centre-back because Ryan Nelson is now FC Toronto coach and Anton Ferdinand has gone out on loan to Bursaspor until the end of the season. Incidentally, Anton Ferdinand wears the number 5 shirt, and that is the shirt that Christopher Samba will be getting once this deal is completed. Now, he arrived at the training ground this morning, he had his medical, then he came here about an hour ago, and I managed to catch up with him, grab a few words with him. Here's what he had to say. And we'll speak to both sides of the Great Manchester Divide to find out what went right for United and what went wrong for City. Hello, welcome to Old Trafford, where the dust has settled on a defining season for both Manchester United and Sir Alex Ferguson. Well, as I said, I'm joined now by Dion Dublin, a United title winner, not any old title winner either, but the first Premier League title in 92-93. What are your memories of those years, Dion?
Hard work and elation.
An amazing night last night for Gabon as the co-hosts made it through to the quarter-finals. Hello and welcome to day 8 of the Africa Cup of Nations. It's been a hectic first week of the tournament with goals and incidents aplenty. And this tournament's taken a little while to warm up, really, hasn't it? But we certainly wouldn't have expected, Aaron, to see 7 goals in this one, would we?
Not really. I mean, it's been 8 days.
Quinton, they really showed their quality, didn't they, Guinea? At the beginning, though, we were saying the first few minutes, it was fairly evenly matched, and then, of course, everything changed.
Exactly. I mean, Botswana started well. I thought they were unlucky in the first game against Ghana.
Do you think it means even more the fact that you did it under such tough circumstances and helped Chelsea to a Champions League spot for next season?
Well, that's a huge thing. I think that's the major thing for this club this season, was to get into the Champions League for next, because this is where we want to be.
Shortest odds ever in a European league to win their league.
The fact that Celtic have been drawn with Helsingborg and they'll really feel that they can progress, and how wonderful to be playing against Real Madrid to give them that experience if indeed they do meet them later on down the line.
Yeah, well, they'll be thinking about just getting the Champions League group stage now, because that's huge.
A few changes. No Georgios Samaras, Gordon, you were speaking about him before. No Scott Brown. We still have some big names in there, the likes of Charlie Mulgrew, Joe Ledley, we saw scoring earlier. What do you make of this team, Gordon?
Well, it may be different. They might play just Stoke up front on his own.
And Andy, when you're playing against a team like Real Madrid, you really want to put out a nice strong side, and indeed Neil Lennon has. This is the Real Madrid side. Iker Casillas has been rested in goal, so Adan is there. But still, as we said, some big names. Kaká, who was great against AC Milan, Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's an important time for Kaká as well. Lots of speculation still about the likes of Luka Modric.